my cane shades on. My cane shades, my cane shades. They looking. I got my cane face on. My cane face, my cane face. They looking. I got my cane shades on. They looking.
Sliding around and I'm whipping. All them boys know, go get it, go hard for the U, we go harder than you. Getting it poppin', 2-1 gun salute. Shout out them boys, footballer hoop. Know we the truth, Miami to you. Orange and green, I'm a rep for the team, but you know what I bleed. FCMG.
Got my game face, my cane shades like I'm Bogle and D-Nasty. It's game time and I'm Duke Johnson. I run the ball, you don't do nothing. Sound like a drum line when I touch down. Alumni all in the crowd, we two up, juiced up. Now everybody throwing them U's up.
There you up, look at what we do up. There you up, look at what we do up. There you up, look at what we do up. We do up. Look at what we do up. I got my game face on.
What is going on, folks? Anthony, I see you in the comments, man. What's going on? Take off your Notre Dame gear. Put on your cane gear, Anthony. What's up, fellas? A lot of news today to talk about. Not a lot, just a little bit. Where do we start here? Who's up in here? Big Dan. What's up, Big Dan? Alex. What's going on, Alex? Where do we start today? Where do we start? Do we start with the Bogle? What do you think about this in-home visit with Bogle, man? Who is this? Is this Vicious Vic?
What's going on?
Vic, not much. How was your weekend, Vic? Tell me how your weekend was before we get started here.
Weekend was good.
Good weekend?
Weekend was good. Who's on with you?
Just me and you right now. Just me and you.
All right.
We're just gonna start off
What
with
about?
our first topic. I think Tommy's gonna call in a little bit. I think he's eating. But
Yeah. I didn't hear from Leon, so don't worry about that. If he texts me, we'll do a surprise show.
All right. I give my.
We'll do it.
Yeah, I got you. But hey, first topic of the day. I know we've been talking about this a lot as Cane fans. This and the quarterback issue. Man, what do you think about going another? I mean, Manny Diaz doing the in-home visit. Man, isn't it time to give up on this guy, man, Vic, or what?
I think he's showing this kid a lot of love. Personally, I don't think he's going to come. I'll be very, very shocked.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And I'd be very shocked if he came. I mean, I know that Coach Cool is no longer with Alabama, so that's the reason why he went to Bama. So there's good reason for him to give us a chance. But he was up in Gainesville this weekend. I mean, what's going on with this kid?
I don't know.
I mean,
and did you see what he said about Gainesville? He said it feels great here.
No, I didn't.
I saw on this. Someone posted his Instagram picture. He had his Gator uniform on, all white, and it said on the bottom, "It feels good here," whatever. It feels comfortable here, whatever the fuck he said. Something in that manner. And I'm telling you, Vic, I'm thinking this kid is all SEC. I don't think he wants to play in the ACC. I think this is an ACC guy. I think he wants the SEC. I mean,
I think you're right.
We should have just took fucking Boykin. We should have just took fucking
Boykin.
Well,
listen, now that Munoz is not with us, he decided to put his NLI in.
Yes,
I think, I think we should go after him again. I think, look, everyone knows this is a business. So what? His feelings might have gotten hurt last week, but things change all the time. So, I would go after Boykin.
Hello?
What's going on? You're on Cane Shades, man.
What's up, bro?
Who's this?
Yo.
What's up?
Yo, what
you got to turn your radio off in the background.
What's up? Turn the radio. You got to turn the volume down.
Yo, you're a fat ass.
Oh, that's the They've been calling every show. This guy, every show this guy's been calling and trolling us, Vic.
Who?
I don't know whoever this kid is.
So why don't you get his number? And,
I got his number. I got 2 of them. I got 2 of his numbers. I think I know his mom's name. I think the phone's in his mom's name. I got the name. I got the name. He's been calling in a lot. Yeah, I muted him. He'll call back again, I'm sure, in a few minutes. That's the second time he's called in this show. I knew it was him.
Do you know that
He's gone.
only signed commit?
What's going on, Kane Shades?
What's up, man?
What's going on, guys? Just chilling out here. What's the word tonight?
Oh man, Bogle.
Well,
in home
one of
Bogle.
our players that committed. No, we're talking about Munoz.
Hold on.
You're talking about Munoz?
Yeah, what do you think about Munoz?
Yeah, Munoz.
Man? They let him go out.
He's the stud at St. Go ahead. He's the stud at St. Thomas Aquinas. He was a Rick guy. He committed when Rick was the coach. He decided to put his national letter of intent and appeal it with the NCAA. Miami let him go, and now he's going to Syracuse.
But Vic,
all right,
Vic, let me ask you a question, Vic. He is a defensive player, right?
He's a defensive tackle.
So that means he committed to the defensive coordinator. I mean,
let me add something real quick because with the Munoz recruitment, when he came in over the summer to work out in front of Jess Simpson fell in love with his measurables. I'm not sure if you guys recall, but he was testing at an elite level in terms of shuttle time, 3-cone, 40-yard dash. The defensive line coach, Jess Simpson, was a big believer in him. So I wouldn't think that was a rigged move, so to speak. I do think that the St. Thomas connection is definitely getting a little weak. I mean, we saw Braylon Ingraham step out. We almost saw Avery Huff leave. It's getting shaky at St. Thomas. We're lucky we held on to Huff, and don't forget we also lost Anthony Solomon as well. So at the end of the day, I don't think it's that big of a loss because I think he was a 2 to 3 year project. I don't think he could have competed to be a starter until perhaps his junior year, similar to a Pat Pepple.
I agree.
However, I do think that he could develop into a good player down the line because he does have great measurables. I mean, he's an elite athlete at defensive tackle. But I think the staff was okay letting him go with Blissett on board because I think they're similar players. Right.
And what about Jared
Hunt and the kid from Georgia?
I'm a big fan of him. I like him. Have you guys watched his film? I mean, he's explosive.
Yes, I'm actually
he's big.
I'm from New York, and I saw him play against my son's high school team subsequently, and my son's high school team beat them 14-13. And yeah, they got a couple of good players. They got Hunt. They got the offensive tackle that we recruited, and he's committed. Adam El-Gamel. This is only his first year ever playing football.
I like
he was
that
a basketball player. He's got quick feet. He's about 6'5", 275. He's got a big frame. He's an offensive tackle. Right off the bat, they gave him a 3-star rating. And he's got some really, really good upside. And there's another kid that you really want to take a look at that we offered. He came down on an unofficial visit. He's probably one of the best running backs in the country. His name is Tyreek Murphy. It's spelled T-I-R-E-K. Okay, right. Murphy. He's gotten offers all over the SEC. He's about 6 foot, 215, runs low to the ground. Hey, his legs are like Earl Campbell's.
I want to add this real quick about Murphy. I was a South Carolina Gamecock alumni, and I have a close friend who's on the recruiting staff there, and he's directly involved with Murphy's recruitment. And from my understanding, Tennessee is the team to beat as of right now. Correct me if you've heard anything differently, as you're a New York resident. You know, you're close to the situation as well, but from my understanding, that's what I've heard up to this point of time. And his relationship was with Thomas Brown. I could absolutely see us going in a different direction with Hickson on board as our running back coach now.
No, I
agree
with
about that.
Hey, Vic,
but his two teammates, what?
Hey, so, someone in the comment section says he's Munoz's teammate. Says they dropped him because he lost 30 pounds from an illness.
Oh, wow.
I did hear that. I wouldn't doubt them dropping him. I mean, he was a project to begin with.
But
so we'll see what happens.
I mean, talking about running back, don't you think they went full? They're going full board for Chaney. That's who their number one guy is.
But the thing with Chaney is he wants to go to Ohio State.
So we're just
he's talked about how Ohio State's his dream offer, and also his father was a football player for the South Carolina Gamecocks, and they are heavily involved right now. It's Thomas Brown is now the running back coach there. So I've heard that him and Tank Bigsby, the high four-star running back from Georgia, or South Carolina's two top priorities right now. So Miami's going to have to fend off South Carolina too, because now they have the Thomas Brown connection to go on top of him being a legacy. So if a lot of people's opinion of Chaney being overly valued early and slipping in the rankings as we get closer to the 2020 signing day, I think South Carolina is a legitimate player in this recruitment.
Well, have you looked at South Carolina's schedule for 2019? They have the toughest schedule.
It's
the toughest in the NCAA
in the country.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Clemson,
Georgia, Alabama, Texas A&M. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Hey, so what do you think?
They'll be lucky they win 7 games.
What's your word?
Right.
What do you think about this Bogle situation? Are we wasting our time or what? What do you think about this?
So, I mean, from my understanding, we're wasting our time. I mean, it's tough. I mean, you don't want to give up on a kid who's so wishy-washy, but the truth is, this kid wants money so bad. And I mean, maybe I shouldn't be saying this on air here, but it's true. You know, he's playing the game, and he did not want to commit to Bama at the All-American game. He did not want the Army game. He did not want to do it, but he was pressured into doing it through a couple other Bama guys that were there, and the Army All-American game staff pushed him heavily to make his commitment because he was scheduled for it. And they needed a little excitement with his early signing day. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's worth us rolling the dice and playing it out, because what do we have to lose at this point? But I just don't think he's coming. You know, you kick yourself.
Bo, I like this caller very much.
Oh yeah, he's good.
I would love to get this guy on the air with us.
He called in the last show.
If he would be interested.
He's called in the last show.
Would you be interested in? Would you be interested in talking and being on the show with all three of us, like 1 or 2 nights a week?
Yeah, I could probably do one night. I could maybe do one night.
Yeah.
Because you're very well spoken, you're very articulate, and you're very detailed, and I think you would be a value added to our team if you listen, if Bo's okay with it, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
The more people we have.
Hey guys, I'm a busy guy, but you know, I'm always in the mood to talk a little Cane football. You know, it's in my blood.
Hey, so moving on, how about this Bar Milo leaving? I mean, I know it's not no one's crying over it.
Well,
does this open up?
Well, I mean, that was
who takes his
spot?
You this.
I mean, well, the thing is, Bar Milo was practicing with a third team and scout team if he was lucky, and he was gone after his redshirt freshman year. He knew it. He just wanted to stick it out to get his degree, and Rick wasn't going to stop him from getting his degree at Miami when he came in. It was a favor, and the Milo news actually trickled out in November, October, but for some reason it's just getting publicized again today. So, I mean, take that as you will, but I'm interested in seeing Cleveland Reed on the line next year, because I think he's the guy to watch in terms of the younger offensive lineman.
How about this Georgia Tech transfer? Are we going to go after this guy, or is this just rumor?
I hope so. I think it would be a good move. We really need to, because his brother's a 2024 star, big offensive tackle, 6'6", 6'7". He's got all the measurables. Everyone's going to be after him. So we'll see what happens.
Today we just offered this kid from Massachusetts Zach Zinter. He's 6'6", 300 pounds. He's a tackle. He's a 4-star rated. And they just announced it on Twitter maybe about a year ago. I mean, I didn't get a chance to look at his film, but we're starting to look at guys to solidify the offensive line elsewhere other than South Florida.
All right, hold on, Vic. Hey, you're on Cane
I think
Shades.
that's a big step.
Hold on,
Hey, this is Anthony.
Anthony, what's going on, man?
Hey, I have a question. Do we have a, when you look at our roster, do we have UM's roster, do we have any defensive ends you see moving into defensive tackle? Because don't forget, we're deep at defensive end, and I think some of our defensive ends could move in, are big enough to move into defensive tackle as a 3 technique or a 1.
Vic, what do you think?
I mean, I'll chime in here and just off the bat say no
Go ahead,
whatsoever.
We don't have a big guy like that.
I mean,
No.
our defensive ends are all lanky. I mean, we just converted Patrick Joyner from linebacker to D end. We have Harvey and Garvin. We also have Patchen.
Well, Harvey's got to fill out. Harvey's only 220.
Right.
Harvey's only 225 right now.
That's just exactly.
Hello?
Look at the weight we got.
Yeah, hold on.
So you don't think Garvin is big enough? Is like
No.
One
I don't-
Harvey on the
I think-
outside. That's where he's best.
Hey, Anthony. Hey, we got some more callers, man.
think
Call
that's his
back, Anthony. We
Oh,
got some-
hold on.
hold on.
Yeah, this is
Damon.
Corey from Indiana.
Hey, Damien.
Hello?
Hey, Damien.
No, this is Corey from Indiana. I would like to speak to Anthony.
Talk to Anthony.
Hey,
yeah, this is
what's up?
Corey. Aren't you supposed to be a Notre Dame fan? What are you doing calling into this Miami Hurricane show? You're supposed to be the Fighting Irish.
Real funny.
Anthony, what's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
Come on, you know it's me, Corey from Indiana, man. Come on. What are you doing, guy?
Real
Come on.
funny, David. You're being
All right.
really hilarious. Bye.
All right. I heard about you being a Notre Dame fan. What the hell's going on with that?
It was because of my uncle. He went to that school.
Well, I have a lot of uncles that are, but this has nothing to do. Is this a good uncle of yours? Is it like he died or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
If you guys don't know the story, Vic has 2 teams. Vic
Can't
likes,
you're fast. You have to have your son sleep for you.
Hey, give me that guy's number. I'm gonna call him right now. Do me a favor, bro. Inbox the guy that keeps prank calling. Yeah. Give me his number. I'm gonna call him right now. Do me that. Hit me up. Give me his number.
All right.
Yo, guys,
Vic,
I want to
stop.
ask you y'all
Do me a favor,
question.
Vic. Stop shot calling over here, Vic. All right.
All right. See you later. See you later, Anthony. Hit us back.
See you later. Okay, bye.
What do you got, man?
Hey, so I know this is a heated topic, but what do y'all think about Mike Rumpf being our cornerback coach and recruiting?
I think he's a great coach. I just think
I agree.
Like some people say, you need 2 or 3 great coaches and you need 2 or 3 great recruiters. I think he's.
I'm going to tell you my problem right now with that.
You have your son sleep for you, lazy.
This fucking guy.
My problem with Rumpf, it's not my problem with Rumpf, but the scary thing is, before Rick offered Packy and Banda the DC job, he first offered it to Rumpf.
Go ahead.
And Rumpf turned it down because he said he didn't think he was prepared.
Oh. Hey, you're on Cane Shades.
You have to have your son sleep.
Hey, what's up, Bo?
What's up, man?
Hey, it's me, Uncle Joe, man. First time caller.
Oh, what's up, Uncle Joe? How you been?
I'm doing good. How you doing yourself? Take a shower, you smelly fat ass.
Oh God, this fucking guy.
Hey, don't listen to that ass clown. Let him just ass clown. Don't listen to that ass clown.
Hey, Shades.
Yes.
Cane Shades Nation. Let y'all.
Fat fuck, you fat fuck. Fuck you, fat ass.
It was great talking to y'all, and give me a shout the next time you guys are recording, and you could follow me at JamesMG612.
You fat slob piece of shit. Take a fucking shower, you B.O. bitch.
Love y'all.
Yeah, thanks
Peace
a
out.
lot. Uncle Joe.
Conference.
Yeah, I'm here, brother. I'm here.
Hey, so what do you think about this Bogle situation, man? What would you do with this?
I think we're wasting our time with that kid, man. We should go. We should have gone after Boykin. I don't know why we let him go, man.
Well, listen, it's not over till the trophy's on the mantle. Okay? Listen, it's business. It's business. Okay? We all know that Boykin wants to come. We've interviewed him. Boykin said if they offered him, he'd sign on the dot. They didn't allow it. Now it's plan B. You know, Munoz isn't going to be on the team. Now we have a spot open. And you got to remember something. These kids that are coming in, the kid for Vatek, he's a one-year player and done. Garvin is probably done after this year. I mean, you know, he'll be a junior. And who's the other one, Bo, on the defensive line? So we're going to need Patchen, I think, is going to be a senior too.
The Boykin ship is sailed, man. It's over with. We're done with it. They don't want him. I'm telling you, it's over.
You think we still got a chance with that kid from New York? I think it's Jared Hunt.
Yeah, I think he's going to commit.
Yeah.
I think he's coming. I think he's going to commit. I got Vic has been saying it for the longest.
Yeah,
I think it's coming.
Yeah, I've seen on 24/7 that he's high on us. I don't know why he hasn't committed after the visit, official visit this past weekend.
He has one more visit to use, and he wants to utilize it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who
now
he's
that
supposed to see this weekend.
Go ahead, Uncle Joe.
Yeah, now that Anthony Munoz we dropped, we still now we're gonna go after some offensive line transfers.
We need to go with that Georgia Tech guy. I mean, they say he's like the #1 guard in the nation coming back this year.
How about the kid from Tennessee? What's his name? I forgot his name. The guy from Tennessee.
I don't know.
That he's transferring.
I like the Georgia Tech kid. Like the last caller said.
Oh, Braun.
The Georgia Tech guy, his brother is like one of the top linemen in the country.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. I see his highlights. But the Canes after him or no?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I'm hoping that we need some linemen. That's what I'm worried about.
No, we do. We got to get some offensive line, some depth.
What do you think about what do you think about the Manny Diaz hire? It's the first time you called in. We haven't heard. What do you think about this?
Honestly, I wasn't excited, but after everything I've seen the past couple of weeks, I'm starting to. I think we got a good coach, man. He's I see a lot of passion, a lot of energy on him, bro. I think we found a good coach this time.
I'm hoping, man. Like I said, every head coach since Shannon I get excited about, and then it just goes to shit.
Honestly, I thought with Rick we had a chance, but this past year I don't know what happened with him. But I was high on Rick. I don't know what the hell happened with that guy this past year.
I was high on Rick too. I thought he was gonna get it done, man.
Yeah, I was, man. After what he did at Georgia, you know, the past 15 years, you know, it was. I'm saying he's coming to the ACC. He has dominated the East Division when he was at Georgia. But ever since this past year, man, I don't know what happened to the guy.
I don't know either. But hey, Uncle Joe, man, thanks for calling. I've been wanting to talk to you for the longest. I'm glad you called in, man.
Yeah, I've been working the past couple weeks. I was trying to join the show, but I couldn't, man.
That's all right.
I was busy where I was working at.
It's all right. It was good. I'm glad you called in, though, man. Appreciate it.
And anytime, brother. Thank you very much, Bo.
Yep.
Have a good night, guys.
Yep,
Thank you.
Too. Yeah. There he is, Uncle Joe, one of the #1 guys in the comments. Vic, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I got a question for you. Where was it at? I just saw it in the box. Anthony Mazzano says, Vic, could you see Peyton Matacha starting quarterback this year?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he's going to be ready for maybe a year. I think they'll redshirt him. I mean, maybe if we're up 77-0, they'll put him in for a series or two, but that's really about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a big transition from high school to college, and plus he's got 3 guys that are ahead of him. I mean, you got Perry, you got Williams, and you got Tate Martell. Even Martell next year. I mean, you think this kid is going to beat out Martell? I don't think so.
He's going to redshirt. This kid's going to redshirt.
Yeah, yeah, he's got a red shirt.
Yeah, Dennis Wilson, Bo, you keep throwing Randy Shannon under the bus. That's my Liberty City homie. I don't throw him under the bus, man. I'm telling you, Randy Shannon, Al Golden, you know, they all got me fired up, and then I freaking look like shit. So it's nothing thrown under the bus.
You are what your record is, and that's the bottom line.
I know.
Conference
That's a famous quote by Bill Parcells.
Let's see. There's no way in hell. A lot of people look at this. Rev Lee, Peyton will never start for us. Bashir, Peyton is really good. 2 years away. Ain't no way in hell he's starting. He ain't playing till his junior year. Man, I think he's going to be a project.
Probably. Yeah, that's probably you know, a good assessment by the commentators.
You fucking smelly.
Oh my God, these fucking guys, man. They're calling from different numbers. They're calling from different numbers. They got some kind of thing going on.
Could you imagine if we had our guest on with this?
Oh no, I locked the room. I can lock the room. I just unlocked the room when Uncle Joe left. I unlocked the room so he couldn't call in no more. If I lock it, nobody can come in.
Gotcha.
Bo, no way.
Too bad we didn't have. It's too bad we didn't have a screener.
Look at this, Dennis Wilson. Bo, you know it was Nevin Shapiro's fault. Randy Shannon has our last top recruiting class, which was number 3. Dude, he didn't do anything with that recruiting class. Dude, he was freaking terrible. Come on, man. Let's be realistic here. He was terrible that last year. The Canes were horrible. And Nevin Shapiro's story didn't even break then. It broke during freaking Al Golden's year. Oh, man. Jet 305. He says we're getting Bogle. I don't see it, man. I think he's playing a game. I think he's gonna be in Florida. Oh God, let me see.
No, it's me. Bo.
Yeah.
What you should do is give me the Uber conference info, and I'm gonna log in so I'll have the thing. So when the number calls in, I'll just press mute really quick. So I could mute. I could mute the person calling in. So give me the information.
They're calling. They're calling from a whole bunch of different numbers now.
Well, when I hear facts, Murray, then I'll just press mute. It'll be easy, simple as that. All right. Just go ahead and shoot me the info.
It's Palm Beach number. It's gonna be Palm Beach, 561. That's what it's gonna be. George Pickens is coming. He's not coming, man. Vic, you think this guy is coming, or he came for a pussy trip?
I would be shocked if he came, but anything's possible. But
come on,
I seriously.
He got a free trip to South Beach.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! I'm reading on TMZ.com. Clinton Portis. I shot Hennessy before games for pain management.
That's funny. Shots of Hennessy, he said.
Yep.
Why didn't he go moonshine? Shit, you want to go strong? Go moonshine.
He said he was never one to take painkillers, so he hit the bottle before he hit the pad. Was his way of coping with the injuries he suffered throughout his 9-year career. After I took that shot, I was like, okay, now it's time to go do this instead of going to lay down and take a Toradol shot, which all of a sudden it comes out and it's hazardous to your health. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is. 5. It is.
We got a week from Wednesday.
A week from Wednesday to see what's going to happen. Who are we going to get? How about Mark Anthony Richards? What's your guess here, Vic?
I think he's going to go to the SEC.
You don't think he's
hold
coming?
on, wait. Okay. Oh wait. Hey, I just got an email from apologize for late response, but I have a charitable function. Let's reschedule.
All right.
No problem.
Golly. Not getting him. No one thinks we're getting him. I don't think we're getting him. I agree with the rest of these guys. I think it's going to be Auburn.
Why don't you put a poll out on Twitter and say, where do you think Mark Anthony Richards is going to commit to? Miami, Auburn, Florida, and then other.
Well, those are the only three it is going to be. Miami,
right.
Auburn, Florida.
Let them vote and see what they have to say.
I'm looking at our comments here. Everyone's saying Auburn. The only one is oh, hold on. Hey, you're on Cane Shades.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
Yep. I guess what's the big story of the night? Bogle, I'm guessing.
You got Bogle. You got Jason Munoz got out of his LOI and committed to Syracuse.
Yeah, I don't think Munoz was that big of a loss. I think with the tackle, the DT from New York, I think everyone's saying that he's coming. I think that makes him kind of just not that big of a deal if we lose him, in my opinion.
What do you think about Bogle, man? Do we got a shot here? Or you think it's just a bunch of bullshit?
Man, I don't know.
I mean, aren't you tired with this? Are you tired of this? I mean, like I am. I'm like, if you don't know
I am too.
a decision 8-9 days before commitment day, I don't want you. You know what I mean? Why do you got to play the game till the very end?
But I think with Bogle, it's just a statement. It's just that statement because year after year after year, we do not close on signing day for years. It's just a statement. If Manny could go in there and just close on him.
I'll tell you what, I think it was a big statement, but that he got the kid Bubba, what's his name, Bolden, to commit from USC.
Yeah.
The safety. Yeah, that guy's a beast. We got him out of the transfer portal. We got Tate, we got him first, and then we got Tate, and now we're getting other kids that are following. All it takes is one marquee player to say, I'm staying home. And then the other kids are going to say, what does this kid see? The new Miami.
I think
I'm going to stay home.
I don't think so. I think they need to win like 3 or 4 years in a row. We need to have double-digit wins consistently to start getting the kids to stay home.
But have you guys noticed every signing day we do not close?
Yeah, I know. We always get beat out. But
every single signing day.
Listen, last year with Patrick Surtain, all right, we weren't even in the mix. We got it down to the final 2, and he called up Mike Rump at 11:30 at night, crying on the phone, apologizing that he was going to Alabama. I mean, look, we weren't even in the mix for this guy, and he was one of the top 5 players on 24/7 in Rivals. I mean, it's frustrating, but the facts are the facts. We haven't won.
I understand about him, but like if you look at the totality of last year, we lost 2 D tackles to Florida State. Was it Dennis Briggs and DeMarcus Chapman? We lost Chatfield to Florida.
Hold on. Go ahead.
And we lost Campbell
Conference
to
locked.
UGA. The season before, we lost Henderson and Brian Edwards on the final day, both to Florida. And the last signing day I can remember where we actually had a really good signing day was when Stacy Coley and Jermaine Grace signed. That's the last signing day. I'm not sure when that was. Was that 13 or 14?
Mm-hmm.
So are you saying that you were disappointed with last year's recruiting class? I think we were number 8 in the country.
Yeah, but he's saying it could have been better. We missed out on big guys.
Could have been better.
Yeah, that's true.
Like literally, Josh Jobe, Campbell, Surtain, all in your all in your backyard. You gotta get those guys. Those are elite players.
You're right.
Not only that, Rumpf was their high school coach. That's what kills me.
Yes.
Rumpf was their high school coach.
Rumpf was coaching Campbell when he was a little kid, from what I heard.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm telling you, some people just want to go play in the SEC, go play for Alabama. They don't want to come to Miami. We're not winning.
I mean, I can understand. I can understand that. But last year we were top 10 in the country, 10-3. Went to the Orange Bowl. We were winning, and we still didn't close.
Yeah, but like I said, we got to win a 1 year. It's like being Vanilla Ice, making a one-hit wonder. We got to make 3 or 4 years of winning, 10 wins consistently.
Okay, I have a question for you. Tennessee, 5-7 this year, right? Terrible. What is Pruitt doing? He's putting in that work.
Yeah. But he's a brand new coach, and he's trying to rebuild this program, so they're gonna buy it. Just like at Florida State, they're buying the bullshit. But if he doesn't win in a couple of years, it's not gonna work anymore. They're gonna stop coming.
Listen,
even Butch
Willie
Jones.
Taggart had 43 players on his roster last year that were ranked 4 or 5 star. They lost 7 games. They should have lost 9 games. They should have lost the BC game, and the Louisville game they won was a gift. So listen, like Bo said, they'll give the guy a couple of years, and they'll find out if he's a bullshit artist or not, which I think he is. I don't think he's a good coach. I don't think they have a good staff. I think we have a much better staff than FSU, in my opinion.
I do too, but I mean, Tennessee's the tough one. You got me there because Tennessee does it.
Yeah,
terrible.
Year in,
They're
year
terrible.
out, Tennessee's getting top. Even Butch Jones was getting top 10, top 15.
Yes,
and they can't win. He got
Jimbo
me
when Jimbo first got hired in FSU, they weren't very good, but he hit the ground running. He hit the ground running
because everybody invaded South Florida because they were all negatively recruiting against Miami and telling these kids, they're 16, 17, 18 years old, that we were going to get probation and we might not have a football team and we're not going to a bowl game. And if you're a 17-year-old kid, you hear that, you're going to go elsewhere. And that was genius-like because that made all their programs stronger. FSU, Alabama, Georgia. I mean, we lost Sonny Michel. He was in our own backyard to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard to recruit against the SEC.
Yeah, but Sonny Michel was a lock. I mean, everyone thought it was guaranteed. He was going to all the home games, and he goes to Georgia.
It's every year.
Who recruited him?
Mark Richt.
Hold on a second, guys.
Mark Richt. You think Mark Richt negatively recruited Miami?
Probably so.
Oh gosh, I don't know, man.
I just want to see us. I mean, that's why I think Bogle is big, in my opinion. I don't really care. I really don't care for him, but I think it's just that statement.
That he's coming.
I'm gonna close on him.
I would be shocked if he came to Miami. At this point,
I would be too.
If he comes, I'll be like, okay, I'm not going to jump up and down because all the bullshit, but I would be shocked. But I just don't see it. I mean, because even they're saying after the at their Army game, oh, Tennessee was second. Tennessee was second. I don't know. I have no clue what's going on with this guy. Is it? I mean, is it the money bags like the last guy said? I don't know.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I think so.
So if that's the case, we're out. Because there's no way we can bid with freaking with Tennessee or Alabama. There's just no way. Or Florida.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, I mean, what can you do?
What do you think about the quarterback we got? Matacha.
Oh, I love him.
You love him?
I love him. Love him.
You liked him better than Plumlee?
Love him. I think he's more of a natural quarterback than Plumlee. Plumlee is a crazy, crazy athlete. Crazy athlete, super fast. I mean, he looked good. He was a little undersized, I believe. What was he, 6 feet tall, 6'1"?
Yeah. I mean,
I like Peyton.
He had some crazy stats.
Conference unlocked.
Yeah. I like Peyton a bit better. And one thing I read, one of the coaches that was recruiting him was the coach from Wyoming. The coach from Wyoming, that's the guy who recruited Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
And he also recruited Josh Allen. He has a really good eye for talent, like underrated talent. And I think he got both of those guys from Texas also.
This guy doesn't remind you of like an Evan Sharice?
No. He's athletic, man. He's big and he can move. Did you see Roman Cain's breakdown of him?
I saw some of them. On Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I think he's a guy you just stash, and he's going to be comfortable with being a backup. He won't complain. He's not going to transfer after a year or two, and after a few years, he can develop something nice, rather than getting all these high level quarterbacks, and after a year or two, they're going to transfer out.
Well, hey man, thanks for calling, man. We appreciate it, and I'll call back again.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Anthony, what's going on, Anthony?
Hey, I was watching. I just recently watched Plumlee's tape, to be honest. And what scares me is he's really skinny. His injury risk scares me kind of.
Who are you watching?
Plumlee. He's not that big. He's really like lanky. He's really skinny. He looks like a.
Johnny Manziel wasn't that big.
Yeah, that's what scares me. His injury risk is too high for me. With him. Do you agree with that, or not really?
Johnny Manziel never got hurt,
which is surprising with how much he ran. To be honest, like with Johnny Manziel, how much time he ran and stuff. And I like Matacha's tape. He kind of looks. I wasn't saying he. When I said the whole. You didn't read my whole comment last night. I said, when you look at his tape and you compare his tape coming out to Mahomes' tape coming out of high school, he looks a little bit better than Mahomes, because Mahomes was a little bit like, he flailed a lot and stuff like that. That's what I was saying. I wasn't comparing him to
an
NFL quarterback.
You think he has the arm strength of Mahomes?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Man.
Not all the way. Not all the way. I'm not. He's close. He needs to develop a little bit more, but he has the arm potential to have the arm strength of Mahomes. The potential. I'm not saying he has it.
Vic, do you hear this?
Yeah.
I don't know where Vic is at. Vic's doing something. But man, Anthony, come on, man. Mahomes. I don't know. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see what he does in practice or whenever he comes. I'm looking at the fans.
No, when you look at search Mahomes' tape and compare it to Matacha's tape, they're about the same. They're about the same, because what school did Mahomes go to? Texas Tech.
Yeah, he went to Texas Tech.
Was he Texas? Yeah, Texas Tech.
Yeah.
So he wasn't he didn't have a strong arm coming out of high school. His arm developed when he was
a
in
baseball
college with
player. He was a baseball player. You don't think you don't think he had a big arm
did
coming out of high
Masaka
school?
play baseball?
I don't know. I don't know that. Rick
Yeah,
Bad Boy.
honestly, I think we're gonna get Hunt.
Rick Bad
we're gonna
Boys.
be able to-
Hey, Rick Bad Boy says no way. Does he? Anthony, stop it. This Sean Round says Cade minus the weed. I bet Anthony wanted.
Don't even bring up Cade Weldon.
Hey,
don't Weldon.
247 Kane says I bet Anthony wanted Wimbush.
No, I didn't. I wanted Markel, to be honest, from the transfer portal.
Renegade 850 says you're drunk. You're drunk. Georgia says
I'm not drunk.
Georgia says poor guy. Rev Lee says illusions of grandeur. And
Hey, Bo.
What's up?
No, it's a little the kid that's calling in. It's a kid. His name is Todd. He's 10 years old. I'm trying to get a hold of his parents, but it's a little kid. It's he's a little kid. Yeah, he's about 10 years old, 10 or 11.
Really?
Yeah, no, he's about 10 or 11. I talked to him. I told him to put his parents on the phone. He's a little kid. He's a little kid. That's what it is. But I'm gonna track the number.
You heard his voice?
See how he's a kid. He's a little kid. He's calling me right now. So when the show's going, I'm gonna just talk to him for the show, so he doesn't call in till I talk to his parents. He's a little kid. He's calling me right now.
All right.
Yeah, he's 10 years old. He got to take his medicine or something. If I got to talk to his parents or something. All right.
Oh my God, this is crazy. I don't know where.
So, Bo, do you think we're going to be able to get able to flip Williams or Emerson? Emerson from Mississippi State, or
I think Emerson's coming. I don't know about Williams. I'm worried about him, and that last visit to LSU is what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I think the LSU scares me a little bit because of that guy on who's their defensive back coach.
Oh God,
do you
Corey. Gosh, shoot, Corey Raymond or something. I forgot. Yeah, but he's legit.
Yeah, that scares me because he developed Pat Peterson, and look at Pat Peterson. He's an all-pro corner. That's what scares me. LSU's DBU, so they had the track record of developing good corners. We really don't have that yet. We don't have that yet. The only time we had that is when Ed Reed and Sean Taylor came out.
Hey, I got.
We were DBU.
Hey, I got a question for you in the comment section. It says, Anthony, would you draft Bortles #1 overall?
Hell no. Whoever was the GM when they drafted Bortles, they must have been high on something. That guy had no potential to be a starting quarterback.
I like Bortles, man. Stop. Get off my quarterback, man. You know, I'm a Jaguar fan.
You don't think people are...
I'm a Jaguar fan.
So you don't think... Oh, I know you're a Jaguars fan, but you don't think the fans are being unfair to him, that he's too inaccurate? They were saying he was like Blaine Gabbert when he...
That's a whole nother show. That would be a whole nother show if I got going here, because I would win the argument that he isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that whole Blaine Gabbert comparison is horrible, but I kind of felt bad for him in a way, because people expect him to be like, honestly, I see him, he's not a starter. I see him more as a backup or something like that, not as a franchise quarterback. Do you think they drafted him thinking he was going to be the franchise quarterback? And do you think he wasn't really a franchise quarterback in your opinion?
I don't know. I'm not talking about that right now.
Okay. I think we're not going to get Bogle, honestly. Realistic, I think he's staying out of Alabama.
You think he's going to Alabama?
Yeah, he's staying out of Alabama. He's doing this to... This is what makes... I understand that these recruits want to be recruited and stuff like that, but if you don't want to go to Miami, why do you even offer them the scholarship, the saying that you want to, then you go to Alabama during the Under Armour. Was it Under Armour or Army?
So Anthony, I'm gonna tell you the name. You tell me if they're coming to Miami. All right, ready? OC Brothers.
Auburn.
Eugene Asante.
What are his schools?
It's probably Virginia. It looks like Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech. Yeah. Ball Tech.
Emerson.
Miami.
Harrison Hunt.
Miami.
Richards.
Miami, but
no, it ain't no but.
Not all the way.
Oh, where's he going? There's no but.
Miami.
You got
Miami.
Wow. Wow.
And how about Washington? Do you think he's going to follow Emerson, or do you think he's going to stay at Mississippi State?
Well, I'm going down. I think Washington's going to Florida State. Elam.
Elam, Florida. His brother went to Florida, so he's going to Florida.
Pickens.
To be honest. Pickens staying at. I don't think Pickens is going to come to Miami. He's going to stay at Auburn.
Bogle, you said Miami, right?
No, Bogle's staying at Alabama.
Williams.
He's leading us on. That pisses me off sometimes with recruits. When they lead on a program saying they want to come, then they end up signing with another school.
All right. Here, Williams. Last one. Williams.
The LSU one scares me, so I'm saying LSU, to be honest.
All right, Anthony, I'll let you go. I got another call on here, man.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Hey, you're on Cane Shades.
What's up?
What's going on?
Not much.
What do you think about the Bogle situation? Would you go after him? Would you just tell him to fuck it? Let him go.
No, I'll go after him. I mean, I don't see why not.
What do we think we have a shot here?
I think I shot any guy. With Manny there.
Any guy? So how about Richards? Think we can get Richards?
Yeah, because his brother was there. I mean, as long as his brother, tell us what's been going on.
Yeah, but his brother said he's his own man. He'll do what he wants. Don't you think Auburn would be better? Because he said he wants to play running back. Don't you think the running back room is a lot better at Auburn than it is at Miami?
No.
So you think he's Kane?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's ask you then. How about OC Brothers?
I haven't seen too much about him.
Let's see. How about
I saw last night. I was thinking you guys were talking about what's his name? Kane. Was it Brog?
Oh, Kane Brong. Yes. You watch his highlights or what?
Oh yeah.
That was
ridiculous.
What'd you think?
It was insane.
Yes, we need to get this guy.
Like almost like a Greg Olson in a way.
Yeah, he's pretty. I know. I'm running 4.53 laser time. What?
It's insane.
Tommy, you there? Is that you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, what's up, Tommy? So, caller,
we picked up
Go ahead.
Because I live in the Mesa County area, and I know a couple of a coach down in Sarasota. They signed a linebacker named Zach Smith.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know.
Miami did. So
you think
he's almost? Huh?
You think he comes in and plays, or he's gonna redshirt?
I think he might redshirt, sit behind the guys a little bit and learn. In a way, he looks like I'm gonna compare him to Dan Morgan, but he kind of almost has that same statue.
Got you. What do you think about Bar Milo leaving? Or you don't even care, like me?
Nah, man. If they're gonna leave, they're gonna leave.
Well, let's see.
But I think everybody keeps talking about that offensive line, but I think Butch Berry's gonna coach him up.
You think so? You're not worried about it. You have no concern here.
I don't think so, because for what they're going after, you would think they would actually go after that. But I think that they can work with what they have.
You don't think we should add at least one one more grad transfer to the O-line?
I mean, yeah, it'd be nice, but I mean, I think they see tape and stuff like that. But I think Butch Barry, I mean, what he did with the Bucks, I mean, shoot.
I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. Hey, man. I'm really hoping you're right. But hey, man. Hey, thanks for calling, man. Call back again.
No worries. All right.
Tommy, what's up?
Nothing much. Just got home.
Oh, man, I've been waiting for you to call in because I want to talk about a big subject in the NCAA and how they fucked our boy. DEWAN.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. But at the same time, he fucked himself.
What happened here? What happened here? What did he really do wrong?
By the NCAA report that I read that came out today, he talked to an agent and was supposedly offered money and all this stuff.
Really? So he got paid.
See, that's it. He said he didn't. Him and DEWAN and his agent are saying they did not take any money. That he didn't take any money. He was just offered it. And supposedly there's all kinds of emails and everything that's showing that he did. Nobody knows. I personally think he didn't because
the people in the comment. Hey, Tom, people in the comment section is saying that he said he got paid less than $500 from an agent.
No, there was a report that came out that supposedly there was an agent that paid for another player's hotel rooms less than $500.
Man, you know what?
But the one who, what gets me, what I don't understand is he was. How's this? He was suspended the rest of this game.
Hold on. There's that kid again. Go ahead.
He was suspended the rest of, found ineligible this year. It would have missed 40% of next year.
Yeah, I know.
Well, if he would have took money, then why not just call him ineligible at all?
He's now he's done. Now he's declaring. Now he's going pro. Now he's done with Miami.
Yeah, but I don't think he gets picked up.
He'll get picked up in Europe.
Badass cane shades. You smell like shit.
He'll get picked up in Europe. He'll get picked up in Europe. Man, I'm getting tired of this guy calling, man.
I mean, somebody may pick him up in the NBA. Someone may pick him up in the NFL, in the NBA as like a free agent, but I don't see him getting drafted. Not after missing the whole season.
Can you say you smelly ass gorilla?
You don't think he'll go to Europe?
I mean, he might go to Europe and play for a year to show the NBA what he can do. I mean, that might be the smart thing to do.
What's your hair, bitch? Oh, you don't have hair, you bald fuck.
Look at this guy. I'm getting tired of this guy. Like, really?
I don't know. He needs to go back to his fucking boyfriend. I'm sure he's missing him.
This guy's getting ridiculous here.
Smelly ass fucking monkey. You fucking dirty ape bitch.
What a dumbass. Damien says he's 10 years old, talking like that. 10 years old, talking like that.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's correct. He's 15 and his name is Kyle. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm calling the father right now. I know it's like I'm gonna try to get a hold of his parents, and if he keeps calling the show, I'm gonna have to take proper action.
Oh, tell
it's a little kid.
Tell his parents to language.
No, my girl, I put him. Yeah, the language. He's calling a radio show. The language. I've had my girlfriend talk to him. He was all
look at that. You fat fuck.
There he goes.
Hey, Kyle, I will call you right now, Kyle. I'm gonna call your mom, Kyle. He's a little kid. We can't pay no attention.
Probably you have like fucking 50 people living in your house, you dirty ass Mexican, smelly ass dick.
Kyle, I'm gonna talk to your mama, Kyle.
All right.
Look, this is what we're gonna do.
All right,
Kyle,
well, we gotta get back to the show.
be a good boy, Kyle. Be a good boy. Hey, look, do me a favor. Give me the Uber conference info so I can mute him, and I'm gonna track down his parents.
I'll keep your eyes on the party, bro, Doctor.
Kyle, be a good boy, Kyle. Hang up, Kyle. I'm gonna call you right now, Kyle. I'm calling you right now, Kyle.
All right.
Let me deal with this little kid so he doesn't call. All right.
Man, this fucking dumbass.
I'm calling you right now. Let me deal with this little kid.
That was my son. I beat his
Did
ass.
they go on also?
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
That was my son. I beat his fucking ass.
Shit, that's my son. He wouldn't be going to school today. He wouldn't be walking.
Bringing a Gatorade bottle like a fat fuck.
About to palm, about to block the room.
Conference locked.
He ain't calling in no more. You can't block the call. He's calling in from like 50 numbers, man. I swear to God. It's like 10 numbers and he calls blocked. It's crazy, man. I think it is Peter or his trolls. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, if that was my son to lay that, it'd be done.
No, he wouldn't be funny. He wouldn't be, trust me.
Well, anyways.
I'd be calling the cops myself and telling them to come get me. What's wrong with these damn parents nowadays?
So, hey, what do we do on the basketball side? What do we do? I mean, where do we go from here? I mean, we're going to have to get like 3 grad transfers, right? Next year, 3 or 4 at least, 3.
Probably. Who really don't want to come? And there's no guarantee that Larry Akers will be back. We've already talked about that. I mean, Larry Akers just looks wore out and tired. Maybe on the off season he regenerates, and I mean, hopefully we get a big recruit, but I doubt it.
I doubt it. We got to get
I don't know what else to do. I mean, we've got.
This is the worst team I've seen, and I can't tell you how long, man.
Oh, I agree. This is horrible.
Probably,
I mean, when you
probably the Perry years. The Perry years. After he got rid of all Larry Hamilton's guys, we went to shit. Probably those years.
Yeah.
I mean,
what really sucks is we didn't even show up last night. Even played anything good until like 3 minutes left in the game.
Oh man, what a shit show, man! What's up with likes, man? What is going on with likes? I mean,
I think he is going through a sophomore slump. Plus, people are starting to figure out that this kid, with his height, they're putting all these tall guards out here, and I just think he's struggling. I mean, he's seeing all these shots and all this height and all, and it's killing him. And trust me, this kid is not. This kid's not no 5'7". He's lucky if he's 5'6".
Man, it was bad yesterday.
He's at least 5'5".
This team is terrible. It is. Jet 305 says, "Who gives a shit about basketball?" Because Jet 305, you're probably a fucking Duke fan.
Or North Carolina.
Yeah, 1 or 2. Dennis Wilson, I've never been a Hurricane basketball fan. I was born. How? Who do you like? Who's your team, Dennis Wilson? Let me hear what your basketball team is. Because let me hear it.
Duke.
Let me hear it.
Duke.
North Carolina. The Rick Bad Boy, go Tar Heels. Oh, man.
I can't stand you two tiny bitches.
So
y'all might as well have.
So Jet, who's your team, Jet? Who is your basketball team? Cole? Yep, Cole's a Canes fan. I just don't understand how you guys can wear Miami gear and then turn around and wear, North Carolina or Duke or some other basketball team. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I have to. Now, you want to know something real funny? I know somebody that is a Miami fan, but likes WVU in basketball.
That don't make no sense.
I mean, why?
Especially the Big East years.
Right?
Jay Wade, I thought you all covered Notre Dame basketball. That's pretty funny. Canes fan Rich, he must be old guy. He says he's been watching the Canes since Rick Barry days. Wow.
Good
You're
Lord.
a true Cane. Wow.
Right?
You went
That's
through all the
way back there.
Yes. Wow. I'm a Canes fan for football, Heat and Dolphins fan. Well, who's your college basketball team? James for life. I know someone who's a Miami football fan but likes Duke basketball. That's freaking 50% of the Miami fan base. They like Denver.
Right? Now, the only reason I even, you know this, we talked to this off air. The only reason I watch Duke so much now is to see what Zion Williams does or R.J. Barrett. Otherwise, I've barely ever shown, this might be the most I've ever watched Duke this year. But it don't mean I'm a fan.
Oh, I hate Duke.
I can't stand Duke, but to sit there, I want to see what Zion or RJ does. Goodness, I wish we could have got RJ.
Yeah, I'm taking calls. If you're gonna call in, let me know. I'll open up the line. MJ, hold on, MJ. I'm opening up. MJ, I'm opening up right now. The guy keeps prank calling and all that, so we've blocked the line for a little bit. So you can call in now.
I mean, what's even worse, though, is we're not even going to make the NIT, I don't think, this year.
No, we're not. We're definitely not.
Fat ass,
there you go.
fat fuck bitch. Can't change, you don't wash your nasty ass fucking scraggly ass.
Fuck you some way, fat.
There's two of them. Man.
They're probably boyfriends.
But MJ,
they're
call.
They're probably jacking each other.
MJ, call in so I can block the line. So this guy will stop calling in. He's ruining the damn show. He's pissing me off. It is really annoying. That's why I blocked the line. Let him talk shit. No, because it gets aggravating.
You fat bro bastard. Big nose, bitch.
Look at this guy.
The fat man titty fuck. You don't scrub your man titty, you big fat bitch.
He calls from two lines at one time. He's an idiot. Go take your Ritalin.
Take a shower.
Go take your Ritalin.
If you take a shower, I'll stop calling. How about that? You nasty
take
fucking
your
scrag.
Hey, man, fuck you, fat ass. I'll fuck you.
See?
Beat your ass, fat ass.
Here they come.
Yeah, but they
That's it.
You know that?
What?
I can bet you they wouldn't say that shit to my face.
I know they wouldn't. Let's see. Get his IP. I don't know how to do all that. He's calling.
Give me three years. Be 15 and say it to my face. Then there ain't nothing they can say.
This is why
I'm going to hit a child.
This is why we need the new phone line. So then this can't happen. There's a phone line I want to get when they call in.
Fat ass Kane.
They can't do this. We're gonna have to get this phone line because this fucking dumbass right here. Come on, stop fucking calling.
That slob, stop fucking sitting on the.
Oh my god.
It could be MJ.
All right, no.
What are they doing?
Could be up to this.
MJ's on now. Hold on, let me get this guy out of here. Locked.
Conference locked.
MJ, what's up?
What are they doing? They trolling you?
Yeah, they're calling from like 4 or 5 different numbers, unblocked numbers, and they're kids, man. They're like 14, 15. We found out who they are. Yeah.
Oh, so they're not UF fans or something. They're just dumb.
They're just some kids fucking around. Hey, but what do you think, man? Are we wasting our time going to see Bogle tonight or what?
I don't know. I went so back and forth on this. When he committed to Alabama, I said forget him. And then I had a lot of people saying, hey, he had to make a decision, and he was really torn about it. People said they could even, tell it on TV. So I was like, all right, well, let's give him another chance. But man, I don't know. It's just getting old.
It's old. I'm tired of talking about it. Make a decision.
Yeah, Manny should have. I know Manny don't want to put him on the spot, but he should have said 2 weeks ago when they went, you're in or you're out now, and let's move on. So.
Let's move on. We could have had Boykin
How
already.
How did they keep the Munoz thing so quiet?
I don't know how they kept it quiet. I have no clue how that.
Man, I thought you'd be all over that.
No, I mean everyone kept it quiet. I mean it's crazy. I got texted this morning about it, and I was like, what? And then I went and checked his Twitter, and I was like, man, he did commit to Syracuse. I don't know how they did it. I have no clue how they kept it quiet, especially him being a St. Thomas guy. But
yeah, I was kind of excited about him because I thought he was going to be a good player.
But now with him gone, who do they go after now, or are they? I mean, now is this? Does that mean Hunt's coming in?
I thought he was. Well, I mean, I felt good about it, but like Big says, I mean, Penn State. I think Penn State's still in it. I thought we might get a commitment from him.
I thought so too. Well, you got. I mean, if we get Hunt, we'll have Hunt, Bliss, and the kid from Georgia. They'll give us 3 tackles plus the kid from UCLA, the transfer from UCLA. They'll bring four tackles.
I forgot he was a tackle.
They'll bring 4 tackles in. So I don't know. I mean, and then
have we bumped the bridge with Boykin? Probably.
I don't know. Last time I heard from him, he told me that they told him they were done with him. So I don't know. I haven't heard from him since.
Well, TJ's at Penn State, isn't he?
They're not recruiting him.
He was up there doing his Twitter.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know he went and visited. But I'm saying Miami, they're not going after him anymore. They're all after Pickens. We have no shot at Pickens. I mean, I would be the most shocked if Pickens picked Miami over Auburn. Huge.
No, we got no chance with him.
I mean,
at least T.J. Jones, we had a chance. I mean,
he's from Alabama, man. You know how hard it is to pull one of them top receivers out of that state from Alabama or Auburn. He came down.
Well, I think this is what they were doing. They didn't really. I mean, technically, you think about it, we don't really need one. Mm-hmm. So they said we're either going to go big or not take one at all. Maybe, I guess. So.
Well, that makes sense.
We either try to go after the 5-star.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, we don't need him. We don't need another receiver. But
plus, next year's receivers are stacked. There's a lot of receivers next year, a lot of legit ones. Yeah. So, and we got a couple committed. So, I mean, we'll see. I just think Pickens was coming to get his free trip to Miami.
Oh, yeah, that's all he did. He got some free steak and went back home happy. That's all he got.
And then we got
to get out of the cold weather for a few days.
I am hoping we go after the kid from Georgia Tech, man, the guard. I really would like for them to go after him.
I mean, why? Yeah, I mean that's the biggest need, and we're not. That hadn't even been mentioned.
And the one caller that called in earlier said his brother is a 2020, like a 4-star, 6'5", 6'6", 300-pound, 2020 guy. That's highly recruited. So, I mean, if you get him, maybe his brother follows what he was saying, which made sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's worth a shot. And the dude's supposed to be good, too. They said he was the best player on Georgia Tech's pretty much team.
Yeah, I saw one of those college things that does the grading. They said he's the top guard coming back in the country. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I saw. Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
And now he's leaving. I don't know. I don't know where he
and
would
we hadn't made an offer. As far as we know, no offer.
As far as we know, no offer, nothing. So I don't know what.
Not even names not even been mentioned.
No, and the guy that called a few minutes ago, he said that he feels confident that the offensive line is good enough. I just don't feel there's enough depth, in my opinion.
There's not enough depth. The only bright spot was we looked better. We looked and played better in the spread. That's the only bright spot I saw last year. So.
Yeah, but what if we have 1 or 2 injuries on the line?
We're fucked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's tackle.
That's what I'm worried about. We have a couple injuries, man, and that could happen very easy on that O-line.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
Put
DJ Dallas up there. I can't play anywhere.
Yeah. What did somebody say last night? They should have made Dugans the offensive line coach because the wide receivers sure could block good.
Oh, that's slow down. That's slow down. Dude, after that last performance, I mean, I don't remember what game it was. One of the last 2 or 3 when they dropped all those balls. Man, I was about done. I know that's not his fault. It's not Dugan's fault, but man, it doesn't look good on him. That was horrible.
I don't know. We didn't have the wide receivers drop balls when we had Kevin Beard here. Then we bring Dugans in, and these kids, some of these same kids that we had that were dropping balls when Beard was here.
Well,
yeah. Well, our routes was bad this year too. So
I mean, you know how it is. If you're the boss and your guys underneath you are fucking up, you're the ones to get in trouble for it. I mean, that's just how it is. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm worried about this offensive line. The Munoz thing, I mean, that surprised me. And then some of the people are saying that he got sick and lost 30 pounds. That's why they let him out of the LOI. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I see. That's what some people were saying. That's why they let him out of the LOI.
I was going to ask you about how that works. If we let him out, then he doesn't have to sit out a year, but it frees up a scholarship for us, or how's it?
Yeah, they said that since there was a coaching change, because they said Peyton was going to try it, they can file like a grievance saying there's a coaching change, so they want to get out of the LOI and open their recruitment back up. So they said Miami allowed it for him. Yeah.
Okay. I was curious how that worked. I thought still since he signed, it didn't matter if we let him out of it or not. He was still.
Because when I talked to Bliss said he was going to do it. He said he put his paperwork in, but when Diaz got the job, he took the paper. He stopped with the process because he wanted to stay. But don't you think that was?
So this could have been really bad. Then this could have been.
Oh yeah.
They don't get Diaz. This is a disaster.
I know. What's his name went to the Under Armour game, and he says when he was in the crowd, he was sitting in the family section, and he was hearing people talk about Peyton might put his paperwork in, and I was like, please no.
Oh, that would have been bad.
That would have been bad. I'm just I don't know, man. I'm hoping that we can land some guys here by next Wednesday.
Yeah, where are you at with Bogle? You've been done, haven't you?
I'm done. I would have just took Boykin, to be honest with you. I would have just said, take Boykin's commitment. Let this guy go to UF or wherever. I don't care anymore. Give me somebody that's hungry.
We visited. I'm to the point you tell him today. If you Diaz, you tell him. Where are you at?
You thought they would have asked him that?
Don't lie to me.
Well, don't you think they should have asked him that when they sent the whole defensive staff there, a week or two ago?
Well, I'd have done it then, too.
God.
I'd be like, you give me an answer today before I walk out this door.
And you know they got to be on the phone with
him.
He
signed, and they asked him 10 minutes later, or, remember they asked him somebody was asking him, and he put it on Twitter and said it, or he responded. That was right at the same day he committed to Alabama, and he still didn't have a clue. And he hadn't had a clue ever since. I don't get it. I mean, at some point you got to.
I don't know, man. I would have took Boykin in a minute. I think Boykin is he's the kind of player you want. He's hungry. They say he's undersized, and you cannot teach that first step that he's got.
Oh, I know. I did read something today that said another defensive line change at Alabama. The Mississippi State guy's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another coaching change for Bogle if he wants to. But,
who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows where this kid's at? You could just roll a dice and pick a team. That's where it could end up.
Yeah. Supposedly his mom says that she wants him to be coached by Nick Saban. So.
Really?
That's what I read yesterday.
So if that's the case, we're done. There's no chance then. If the mom wants him to go to Nick Saban, there's no chance.
Yeah, that's what. You saw her. She was clapping and all happy when he said that. When he said Alabama. So.
Man, he ain't coming here. He's not coming. He's trolling. He's trolling us hard. He's liking the attention, man. I'm thinking he's an attention whore. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, a lot of these kids nowadays are. Ain't that where they're going? A lot of, no, some may not, but a lot of these kids do. They like the attention.
You got the attention when you were on national TV putting on the Alabama hat. Why'd you have to keep it going?
Isn't he supposed to come this weekend?
I don't know. Who knows? Probably.
Yeah.
Diaz will probably talk to him tonight. He'll probably come. We'll see.
Well, I mean, that'll be some. I read something Andrew Ivins put out, and he said, you know, they said if he comes, so it's like not set in stone. So I mean, if he doesn't come, I think that'll probably be deciding pretty much the nail in the coffin, I would think. But
they'll probably talk him into it tonight. It's probably why they're going to visit tonight.
Is it just Manny by himself?
Yeah, I think it's just Manny. Maybe some of the defense. I know just the head coach visit. Maybe someone else will go. Probably, I'm sure Banda's always with them.
Yeah.
Or maybe Simpson. Maybe you bring Simpson as his D-line coach. I don't understand why she wouldn't want him to be coached by Simpson. That guy's a hell of a coach.
Yeah, you look at what Gerald Willis did last year.
Oh, man.
I mean, I don't get that either. That's exactly. I mean, if you can take one guy, that guy, I mean, he's super talented, but I mean, in 1 year you turn him into a monster. I mean, I don't get it either.
I don't either. We got Colin Burns.
Because the name of Alabama, and that's probably all his mother sees.
I don't know. Let's see, Colin. Any word on OC Brothers? That kid would be a beast. Man, I'm leaning towards Auburn.
Yeah, I lost all confidence in him.
I've lost all that. That's what I'm saying, man. Take Boyd. They should just call Boykin up and say, "Hey, we're sorry. We made a mistake. We really want you." You know,
it may be too late.
You gotta apologize, man. We're sorry. Hey, but you gotta think his mom came on to visit with them and all that. His parents are probably pissed.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I mean, if it definitely went down where he wanted to commit, and they wouldn't, didn't give him the opportunity to. I mean, because this should be an open and shut case. We're trying to beat Louisville. I mean, this is open and shut.
From what he told me, this had already been over. He had already been committed. This would already been over. Probably would have took no more visits.
Yeah,
this probably would have been over. Done deal.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think Emerson. I'm curious to see what Emerson does. If he flips, that's gonna be. I'm curious to see that one.
Man, I'm starting to think he's gonna flip. I mean, from everything that's going on, I'm starting to think.
Everybody's moved their positions over to Miami. They moved them off Mississippi State.
What do you think about the Williams kid? I'm thinking LSU. You thinking LSU here?
Williams.
Christian Williams. He was committed to Bama.
Oh, Christian Williams?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you said the other night, that dude, that DB coach at LSU is probably the best DB recruiter there is. And if he goes down there, I think there's a chance he'll go there.
That's what I think. That guy, Corey Raymond, is good.
That dude is. Yeah, that dude is something else when it comes to recruiting. He gets those guys to come somehow.
I mean, you got to think what he tells them. He tells them, look how much money my guys made in the NFL. And he's like Patrick Peterson. He just starts naming them off.
And well, I mean, it's probably not going to work against that kid because he's a Bama recruit. But, he probably talks a lot of them into coming, we'll beat Bama. If you come, we'll beat Bama. Don't you want to be a part of that? Or so what is it? Are they saying they don't have any room for Williams?
That's what the rumor is. That's what the rumor is. That's why, I mean, most guys that don't go to Bama, they go to LSU. They don't go to LSU, they go to Bama. That's how it usually goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just.
How many spots do we have left?
I don't know how many spots we got left. I don't know how many we're taking. What do we think about 24, 25? I think next year's class will be big.
Oh, I was happy to see. I thought they'd been kind of slacking on the 2020 class, but I saw offers going out everywhere and visiting. So that was.
Oh yeah, they had some offers, but you know what? You know what's frustrating to me is like who they offered. They offered the. Oh man, what was the corner they offered? Damn, they offered a corner yesterday. Man, how are we offering these corners and stuff so late? Like Clemson's been all over this kid now for like a year, and we're just now offering them. I just don't understand it, man.
Really?
I don't understand how these guys are in our backyards and they got South Carolina and Clemson and all these offers, but not Miami. We should be the first one offering these guys. Like, we should know who's the next guys coming up. They don't. That's what frustrates me.
Well, I tell you what frustrates me the most today. I mean, Butch Berry's out there giving out offers to three-star offensive linemen. Now, I'm not saying, you know, the stars matter. I don't believe that completely, but I mean, can we go after some of these 5 stars, 4 stars, highly recruited guys? Are we scared, or we think they won't come? I don't get it. Oklahoma, you know, had the #1. They always get those big, high-rated offensive linemen, and we don't. That's like we just act like we don't even try.
I just wish we would go to a different part of the country and get them. I mean, I'm tired of getting the South Florida guys. We need to get some corn-fed guys.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, Oklahoma had the #1. They won that award for the best offensive line in the country this year. So go where they go.
I know. We need. How about Wisconsin? Where are they going? Shoot. They're not.
Well, they're going in their backyard.
Well, Wisconsin gets them from their area. Wisconsin, western part of Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota. Who knows if they don't go up north into Canada?
Well, why can't we
They're
go
right
in
there
there?
on the state line.
Well, why can't we go up there and grab 1 or 2 of them? Hey,
I wish we would.
Come.
Tell them, you want to stay in the cold, or you want to come down to South Beach where it's sunny and everything?
Man, I'm.
All right, guys, I enjoyed talking to y'all. I got to run.
All right, MJ, thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, thanks, fellas.
Yes. Bam.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, we can even go to Pennsylvania.
I know. It makes a lot too much sense. This is the problem. But hey, guys, that's about to wrap it up. Great show as always. Good thing that hopefully that kid stops calling and harassing us. And with that, we'll see you next Wednesday. We're out of here.